Hello everyone, it is Willow and we are back with Strange Horticulture. So, I don't entirely remember what we're doing. We still have the flowers. Okay, well this is the thing. I get this confused with the other Strange and I'm like, don't we have other maps? But we don't. 902. Oh wait, yeah. 902? But do we put this in here? Oh. I don't know if that's right though. So 16E? Okay. The impressive ridgeline of the Crinkle Crags stretches across the full width of my vision. Days like today are worth being alive for. A colorful plant stands out among the moss. Sweet. Okay. Okay, I know what that is too. I think I'm pretty much caught up. We still have this. Maybe we'll use it later, I don't know. Okay, pet the cat. My old man reckons there's a plant that can find pots of gold buried underground. Don't know what it's called, but I bet you do. I'll tell you what, when I'm rich, I'll throw a share of gold your way. A weeping bell. Okay. A plant that is believed by many to lead to gold. You'll have about as much luck searching for the end of a rainbow. The soft-frilled leaves can soothe insect bites and stings. It is also known as golden light and sometimes fool's hope. Like fool's gold? I used to have a chunk of fool's gold as a kid and oh, my mouse is gone. I loved that thing. I don't even care that it's not real gold. Soft leaves, they're frilled. Do we have anything else that's frilled leaves though? Those look sharp. Yeah. Those are all labeled and these are all labeled. So it has to be over here. These are the only ones that look frilled to me, so. Sweet. Okay, put this over here. I have a task for you that would greatly aid the seeds of redemption. One of the Dreyer is in town and we know he's paid you a visit already, no doubt feeding his habit. I was like, what? We suspect he's here to hunt the Dendru. If he returns, give him some of this. He will make a worthy sacrifice to the Dendru. Let's help him on his way. I really don't know who I trust. I gotta be so honest. I'm heading out on the road again, but before I leave, I wanted to store some valuables in a safe. I don't trust myself to remember the combination, and I certainly don't trust myself to write it down anywhere and not lose it. This is where you come in. Surely you've got something up your sleeve for me. The Baylock's elixir? Is that this? Did I write it down anywhere? Well, considering it starts with a B. And there's nothing here. Uh-oh. Wasn't it a thing in here? Hold on. Oh, my eye's burning. Oh, yeah. Balux elixir. Yeah. Okay, I just wanted to double check. Because I'd rather not just give a random elixir to anyone. That's identified. I mean, we already basically knew what it was, but oh well. Please help me. I lost my dog while out walking in the fells. The mist rolled in and he was gone. I remembered there was a plant you could use to help find people. I wonder if it works for dogs. It has unusual black and golden flowers. Black and golden flowers? Have we had anything that has black flowers? Ooh. This? A Jacob's worth? Let's just make sure. Yeah. Yeah. Pet the cat again, because we can. Oh goodness, Hellbore. You haven't been getting enough food? That's terrible. Whatever will become of you? My mother's had me looking into this servant creature for you, but I'm afraid I've not been getting anywhere. It's strange. I'm sure I've seen some reference to it before, but I'm drawing a blank when I try to find anything. I think Lord Fermont's archives would be a good place to look. I was going to post this to you, but I was in town anyway, so I thought I'd drop it off in person. That and sneak in some Hellbore hugs. I've not been getting anywhere looking through my collections in Ambleside for any mention of the servant, but Lord Fremont's... Would it be free? Anyway, doesn't matter. Fremont's archives at Muncaster are home to many ancient and historic scrolls covering a wide variety of subjects. It might be worth a visit. Okay. Fremont at Muncaster. Muncaster Castle? I follow Fremont's manservant deep into the vaults of the castle. 2 hours later, I have still found no mention of the servant. On the verge of giving up, a name grabs my attention. The Woken Dendru. Didn't Verona say that was another name for the servant? The Woken Dendru is loyal to the summoner, who becomes its master and can bend its terrible power to their will. This servant is assumed to be immortal since it has no known vulnerabilities, but that does not mean it cannot be defeated. Many hundreds of years ago, a site of ritual importance was created near Blackcomb. To the south of the Watcher, the Great Oak, and the Dendru was ousted from this world. Unfortunately, although we know the 5 plants that were required for the ritual, these specific plants are not known. One, two, three, four, 5. Well, I think I know why these have not been put away yet. Okay, let's put them back together. I must have not aligned something correctly. I don't know what, but something must not actually be matching up like I think it is. That doesn't look like an actual match. Hold on. There we go. Well, now I'm even more confused. I mean, does this matter though? Because it's these, obviously. But we don't have any, like, opportunity to use them. Well, unless... Near Blackcomb. Near Blackcomb to the south of the Watcher. I'll find it eventually, guys. I just, you know. Okay, there's Blackcomb. Where's the letter? Here it is. Nope, that's not what I wanted. To the south of the Watcher. I don't even see anything that says the Watcher. Oh, right. No, it's this, isn't it? Here's the Great Oak. Tomb of the Hunter. It says the Great Oak. But south of it, so like here? A small stone shrine sits off to one side of the clearing. 5 grooves run out from the center of the stone, widening into recesses at the base. 5 slots for 5 plants. This is the right place, but I'm too early. I need Verona Green's help to perform the ritual. Oh. Okay, so we're too early, but at least we know where it is. I thought maybe it wasn't time for us to do that yet, but... Norwood, please. I find it's the only thing that can keep me from nodding off on the night shift. Do we have that? Oh, I went too far. No. Okay. Okay. I'm just clicking everything but what I'm supposed to be clicking. The bite of the crunchy root of this plant has the effect of a cold bucket of water thrown over the face, an unpleasant sensation accompanied by sharp focus. It is claimed that Norwood releases spores that are invisible to the naked eye, showing up only under unnatural light. You mean like that? That's so cool. I love little details like that. Okay. So, it is this one. Thank you. Take that, and I'm gonna move this over here because it is now identified. Wait a second. What? Why do they glow? Interesting. Okay. Okay, end the day. The first letter of the Latin name of a plant known as goldenlight, the number of petals on a lucky camellia flower. When her chance finally came, she did not hesitate even for a moment. Afterwards, when the Arda was dead, she only felt elation. Years after she had first laid eyes on the book, she had what she needed. Oh dear. Okay. I'm going to try to finish this in one episode, I think. So, Golden Light. We just did that one, didn't we? Yeah, it was the Fool's Gold one, wasn't it? Jacobsworth? No, it's right there. So D. We make sure that it says no, not Jacobsworth. No, that's wrong. It was the one that was like, oh, it like Fool's Gold or whatever. Which one was that? The Weeping Bell? Was it the Weeping Bell? I mean, it literally just did it and I don't remember. Yeah. Known as Golden Light. So L. It's L. Okay. A lucky... Finding a 7-petaled is so L7. L7. I amble through meadowland, stopping every so often to examine any wildflowers that catch my eye. Buttercups, daisies, cowslips, red clover, knapweed, cat's ear, and hidden among them something new for my collection. I like the way this one looks. From far away, it kind of looks like blueberries. Okay. Let's close this up. And open this up. Pet the kitty cat. Get a client. The Sisterhood was attacked last night. Bethany is dead, along with the new Arda and 13 others. Those damn fools with all their secrets. No amount of pleading with them could get them to see the sense, but through blind luck we have been left with a slender hope in this fight. Sister Charlotte managed to escape the slaughter with the one thing that could help in the fight against the servant. Trust no one, keep it hidden, but get it open. My cat's in here now, and he's meowing. Okay. What are we doing? What is... What do you want me to do with this? What? I can't open this. It needs a key. I ain't got a key. Ooh, don't we have a plant that can open stuff? Okay, I'm gonna go through this and see if I can find it. 1 second. Found it. This one. Heart-shaped leaves. So it's around here somewhere because we've definitely done it before. Over here, maybe. There it is. Sweet. Follow the Dudden tributary to its source? What does that mean? Could Fearbringer be Widow's Woe? Guys, I don't know what any of this means. First is the corpse's friend, a reminder, then comes the ankle grabber, the binder, third is the Fearbringer, fourth to lift a curse, last a pedal to secure the black blood's reverse? Okay, you know what? We will come back to this. Because I'm sure I have other clients. I have a freaking hair in front of my face. They're saying the sisterhood has been attacked. Don't know much more than that, but those seeds of redemptionists have got all excited about it. There's a bunch of them chanting outside Polivers right now. Great. Aren't I part of them now? Foxfield Trident. Thank you for all the cryptic messages. It really... They're like, we have to defeat this otherworldly thing, but also we're not going to make it easy and we're going to give you weird coded messages the whole time. Thanks, guys. Okay. I'm going to Blackcomb. I will kill this servant. My people have a saying, he who lives without fear does not live at all. I will not say that I am not afraid, but it would be no bad thing to die hunting such a noble adversary. I will take Embersoul. Okay, he wants to take Embersoul. Embersoul is thought to have protective properties. It is sometimes given as an offering to various deities in return for sanctuary. Produces flowers with many petals. Watch out for the leaves, they're razor sharp. Or lesser Meridoc. The round flower head of the Meridoc is made up of smaller yellow florets. A single drop of the strong-smelling sap from this plant can utterly drain a person's mental faculties, rendering them slow and uncomprehending. Wait. Why would we do that? Unless it's like a thing where if we do the lesser Meridoc, it does that and he takes it and he just like doesn't go. He like passes out or whatever to protect him. But otherwise... why would we do that? Would we not want to protect him? That builds a tolerance to the harmful effects. Mind-enhancing abilities. It comes at a price. They will die if they stop taking it. Oh, I don't know. I don't want him to die. Because the thing said that it doesn't... Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh no. What does this do? It's the same thing. Oh no, I don't know what to do. I'm like actually freaked out about it because the the Emperor said, "What if it's not enough? What if it's not enough to protect him?" So I don't know what to do. Somewhat pungent. Isn't that what? No, they gave us this one. Many petals. Is this one we've already identified? It doesn't have the check mark. These? Oh, I don't want to make the wrong decision. They said to give him like this one. Which I think is the lesser Meridoc. Yeah. I really don't know what to do. That's the one I'm doing. And we just got Widow's Woe. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Let's put this away for a minute. No, that's not what I want. That's also not what I want. I want this one. I want this thing. Possibly this. And this. Fearbringer is Widow's Woe. Or could be. We just got that. Said to induce fear, also called Kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long, thin leaves. Of thin stems. No, I'm not sure we have this one yet. But then it's Corpse's Friend. Okay, maybe we're just still not there yet, you know? Allow me to present my services. I own a small shop that specializes in curiosities. I would have thought that someone in your position ought to be interested in pursuing our collection of manuscripts on elixirs, for example. Arnside antiquities, but not strange antiquities? Okay, well, we can travel, so 21... Let's make sure that there's nothing on this. No, 21 Orchard Road. Where's a note? There it is. Arnside. Arnside, there it is. Boop. The dark exterior of Arnside Antiquities blends into its surroundings. A tailor called Jones and an ugly-looking haberdashery, to the extent that I walk past it 3 times before I find it. Inside, however, I am greeted by a world of intrigue and wonder. Old trinkets sit alongside faded books and manuscripts, while strange utensils and machines, their use is unfathomable, occupy rows of display cases. It is some time before I peel myself away, returning to Undermere with 2 new recipes for elixirs that demand further study. Okay. Okay, we can put that in the archive. And we have the thing. I don't remember how to... Hey, my candle's extinguished. I don't remember how to get to the thing. Like that. Made from a combination of... Okay, well, let's just make these. We'll make this one first. Are those, like, these names up here? Starts with an A. So this one. Cabela. Cabilia. Well, I definitely know that we've used this one before. Where it is at? Right there. Okay. Then we're looking for one that starts with an M. Let's start at the beginning. An M and an R. But we're looking for M first. Nope, that's an M and a C. Men's fort. We need this. Drantham. Okay. We're still looking for the middle one. Yeah, this one. Henchuck. The fruit of the henchuck can have startling effects on memory. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but in larger amounts it has been known to cause severe amnesia. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give striped appearance when cut open. The outer layer hardens and turns a blue-green when ready to harvest. I'm assuming it's that one. And we identified this. Sweet. I feel like that's what maybe we've also used before. Before I started just having auto label on. Okay. I'm gonna scoot these over a little bit. Clean this up a little bit. Perfect. Okay, so we've got this one. Elixir of the damned. I'm just gonna elixir. Wow. I feel like I just had a stroke. Of the damned. Why is it okay. This is ready to be archived. Let's start at the beginning. Nope. This one. Enable any drinker of it to overcome their sense of fear, though it should be considered beforehand that fear is not always a bad thing. For example, it would not be wise to drink this near the edge of a cliff. A 5-pointed leaf to grant courage. A 5-pointed leaf? A red flower to protect them. And a seed pod. Are we being for real right now? A 5-pointed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And those I think were technically separate leaves. A 5-pointed leaf? No. A 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, definitely more than 5. A red flower? Well, we have a million of those. Wait, hold on. I don't know. This is obviously like more, right? Because it's 1, 2, 3, or unless it's like 1, 2. Yeah, that one's definitely not. We just might not have it yet. Okay, let's pull this out and then go to the next day. Endmore Raven Spider. Equipped with the artist's knowledge, she portrayed west to the stone circle. Unknown to her, she was not alone as she made her preparations. Great. Okay, so this is talking about this thing. Where is it? This thing. Endmore. So we need to find Endmore. There's Endmore. Raven Spider. Here's the... If this is how... I don't remember how we got this to work last time. Is it like, okay, the raven's here, so then we move this up here, and then spider is here? That is how it works. Okay. A jackdaw crows hidden somewhere nearby. Hidden shapes of old stones pierce the long grass. Among them, some plants grow. Still not 5 points, but you know. Hey, what are you doing? You're not supposed to be in here. You're identified. Okay. So... have you heard of this masked woman? Imagine having that amount of power. Nations would kneel before you. You would be a god. That creature, it's huge, unstoppable, and they say it obeys her every command. It would certainly come in helpful with my father-in-law tomorrow. I guess I'll just have to settle for some Daisy Duck to help me get through instead. A simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed... looking around like there's someone else to blame but myself. Simple potion that will grant courage can be brewed from the leaves. It is said that the ancient warriors would take it before going into battle. And the leaves look like that, huh? Well, these leaves kind of look like that. I'm kind of scared that we don't have that plant yet. Like I missed something. Because this looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think I'm missing the plant. I gotta be honest, guys. Yeah. I don't have the plant yet. So, which one of these things have I not done yet? I'm gonna do a little hinty hint. I need to look back through my letters. I'm sure I remember seeing something that could lead me to a new map location, perhaps a new plant too. Yeah, I thought maybe I didn't have it. Okay. So there's this. There's this. There's this. Foxfield Trident. Oh, why didn't I not? I kept thinking that was a plant. That's just this thing. If only I had a brain. Okay, Foxfield Trident. That is huge. I will just remember that. I don't need it to be on the map. Foxfield Trident. There. From Foxfield, the trident points me in the direction of some foothills northwest of the Swinside Stone Circle. A faint path leads me over a ridge and into a dell. Here, a plant thrives sheltered from the wind. Does it happen to have 5 points? Oh. Every time. Did it automatically get put away, or is it still vibing in there? I think it got put away. Oh, no, it's right there. Was it this one? I did drag a plant to it. And yeah. There you go. There's the Daisy Dock. Okay. Dead man's fingers. That's gross. Okay. Let's see if now we... Nope. Now we can make this one. Okay. A 5-pointed leaf. A red flower to protect the mind. Let's see what red flowers we have identified. We have St. John's poppy already identified. So does this one have protective? That's for hearing, so not really. Those are pink, yeah. Didn't think those would count as red flowers. We do have a few unidentified red flowers. I just wanted to see. Eyebright. No, because that's gonna be... Improve eyesight at night. No, that's not it. Weeping Bell is kind of reddish. I just want to see if it's anyone that we already have identified, because that would make it so much easier. No. Okay. Candlewood. A red flower shielding effect. Okay. Long thin stems grow among the tall leaves. So this, yeah. This is gonna be Candlewood. I'm just gonna, because I'm sure it is. And then a seed pod for luck. A seed pod for luck? I'm just gonna go through again really quick and then I'll be back. Okay, pretty sure I found it. Brings good fortune when prepared correctly. The green seed pods of the sheep snap have a hard outer shell and sound hollow when tapped. To the south, they call this plant bulbs of Bayon. They're quite hard. Can I tap them? That didn't work, if no one could tell. I think that's... Like, I don't have very many unidentified... Oh, what am I doing? Yeah. This is all my unidentified. And I don't see anything else with seed pods, so I'm gonna guess this is the seed pods. Sweet. Oh, and that's cool. I didn't realize it'll label... Where did the plant go? Where did it go? Is it... Okay, put that away. Oh, it did. It put it over here. I didn't realize that they labeled them after... I didn't mean to archive that. I still needed that because I... Oh. There we go. I still needed to label it. And put this up here. Nope. Get. There we go. Do purple. Saint Quentin's elixir. I always want to put another E in there. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, now this can be put away. Well, now we have like 3 elixirs. The letter was delivered in an unusual way. There was no address provided, just the horticulturist spelled wrong. I have to assume it was meant for you. If you know your plants, this letter is for you. Ho ho, so you got it working. Oh yes, yes, it works, it works. Look to the north of Bowfell at the source of the river Esk. Nobody knows it grows there. It will be our little secret, ho ho. Okay. Okay, let me... North of Bowfell at the source of the... There? Sure enough, I find a plant here that I have never seen before. That's all I had to say about it. That is a weird looking plant. Okay. My husband likes to forage for mushrooms, but I'm worried about the ones he's brought back from his latest venture. He's just been on a trip across the lake exploring the woods to the west of here. He's got a bag full of odd-looking mushrooms that he says are perfectly safe, but they don't look edible to me. I have brought one with me to help identify it, but he's hoarding them because he thinks I'm going to throw them out. I'd have brought... Okay, so you didn't. I'll come back tomorrow. Okay. Well, let's just... Well, I have the opportunity, so... Mushrooms, woods, west of Undermere. So Undermere was over here somewhere, right? It's right here. Undermere, west of so this way, across the lake. This? Mushrooms. How have I never been here before? They're hard to find at first, but soon I'm seeing them everywhere. Yeah, those don't look edible. If they're really brightly colored, the rule of thumb is usually don't eat anything. Unless you really know what it is. Don't. But like in most things, if it's really brightly colored, like with plants and stuff, you probably don't want to. But I don't know, so please don't take my word of advice. I don't want to get sued. That is not identified. Don't know why it's over there. Okay. And I don't... Go over there. There. I mean, these are technically identified, but we haven't used them yet, which is why they're in the unidentified. So... Red caps have a spongy texture. It's not that. It's not gonna be that. Also, it's not gonna be that. I was just hoping to have farmer's worry. I mean, they look similar. Well, it's neither of those. Anyway, we'll figure that out later. Let's get another person in here. Lord Fremont told me he was able to help you find some information on the servant. I've been looking all over the library, but all I've discovered is a mold problem. I hoped you might have some sweet breath that could help clear it up. I meant to hit this. There we go. Oh, palliance. I was literally going through the S's and being like, so about that. I actually don't. I actually don't have what you need. Most plants offer a small improvement to air quality, but the palliance is in a class of its own. It is sometimes called sweet breath thanks to the freshness of the air in its vicinity. The many short leaves of this plant are thought to help filter toxins from the surrounding air. This has many short leaves, but it's stinky and I don't think that's right. Has a pleasant, fresh aroma. Well, that's probably right. Yay. Let's move this over here. My cousin will be married in 3 days. If you've got some Trimble Huff, then I'd say it'd save me the trouble of going out to find some myself. If you knew my cousin, you know she's not worth the trouble. Rude. The Trimble Huff is traditionally used as decoration at weddings, as it is thought to strengthen relationships. Okay, well, at least it's a nice thing that she's getting, you know. A cross-section of the small cup-like flowers, they generally point downwards to avoid filling with water to allow easy access for pollinating insects. These. The flowers are blue. Overpowering sickly sweet scent. Well, these look more correct. Okay, let's move this off on its own now. Oh, it's the end of the day. Okay. What can we do anything? I'm literally going to Google this, like, right now. I'm just going to Google the words. Oh no, I don't want to. Okay, well it's a village in England. Okay. True. A stream or a river that flows into a larger body of water. Okay. Is it also a city here? Are these all real cities? No. Maybe. Maybe. Wait, hold on. Is that not... Well, put that back. Is that not that word? See? Okay, it is that word. To its source? I'm assuming you mean this way. To its source. Like, here somewhere? No. Okay. I'm gonna wait until it says, you know, until this fills up. And I'm gonna try again. It double pressed. Okay. We're going to try that again. I think we tried here, so we're just gonna try like here. To its source, I mean unless you mean like over here. Or do they mean that is the source? What do you mean? Well, I'll be back again. Okay. We're trying again. I'm gonna try, I don't think that this is right, but I'm gonna try here. I didn't think that was gonna work. What do they mean? This, like, how am I supposed to... I'll be back. Again, luckily for you guys, it's a blank. For me, it is actual waiting. Okay, y'all, I did look it up. The answer is L13. This is apparently the source. I don't think I would have gotten that ever. So I don't, yeah. I don't get it. But it's fine. At least we have it now. There are certain puzzles like that in these games where I It's better for me to just, like, I do try my hardest to figure them out on my own, but if I can't, then I'd rather just know and not get frustrated with the game. This does have this thing, but that's okay. Now we'll end the day. "8 miles to the east. The shepherd watched as she prepared the leaves and roots that she would require. He watched as the hours dragged by, the sun set, and she worked by candlelight, at times sitting still, at times moving like a dancer among the stones. The change happened suddenly, but also subtly, so that at first the watcher was not sure that anything had happened. Then he saw it." I think this is the full moon, too. And this looks like this. Gosforth? Okay. Oh, there my cat goes. Again. Okay, I'm gonna let him out. I'll be right back. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm looking for Gosforth. That's right. Okay. Wait, hold on. 8 miles to the east. Gosforth. And each of these counts as, each block is a mile. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Gazing at the still water of the lake, its black waters draw me into a reflective trance. Here and there flowers that I don't recognize grow along the bank. Sweet. Okay. Pet the kitty cat. Well, he went and ate those bloody mushrooms. And of course, now he's sick. Is there anything we can do? He's in a bad way and I'm worried about him. What? Yeah, just give me oh. Stomach pains, but you might need more than just for stomach pains. Afflictions of the mind. Protective. Rejuvenate aching bones. Digestive troubles. Maybe this one. Gandy root. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, no. Okay. Thought I heard something outside my room. Afflictions of the heart. Well, I kind of wish it would say like what afflictions he's going through. Gastric distress. Can help relieve pain. Well. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Give me 1 second. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to identify this and see what the poison causes, and then we can narrow it down, I think. So I'm pretty sure it's this. Has severe fatigue. So we just need something that is gonna help with fatigue, it seems. Maybe. Which? Maybe, but I don't really think so. Because I think it's this, right? An energy boost? I just wish that it was a little bit more specific. Afflictions of the heart. Which is remedy, lift curses. Well, I don't really think it's a curse. Relieve pain. Said to induce fear. Well, I don't think we need that. Symptoms of infection, soaking in moisture. Well, I don't think it's really an infection. Can't speak. I really don't know what to give him. Stomach pains. Afflictions of the mind. Candlewood. No. The answer is no. How dare I even try that? Is it not technically an affliction of the mind if it's... Well, no. I suppose it's not. That still doesn't help me at all. Oh, wait. It is... Boiling the root in vinegar creates a tonic against fevers and poisons. Okay, wait. Devil's nightcap. Not dissimilar to pine needles. Okay. And it's not identified yet. So it's going to be in here somewhere. I need you to get your sniffers up on all of this. Oh, no. Unpleasant. Bland smelling flower. Strong leathery. This somewhat damp smell. Well, sweet rhubarb. Do we not have that yet? I'm gonna get a little hint. Poisonous mushrooms are here somewhere. Did I leave it? Guide to poisonous mushrooms? I have a guide to poisonous mushrooms? What do you mean? What do you mean? I didn't mean to do that. That's what I didn't mean to do. Dang. Do we remember what it was? Was it this one? How do I open that? Does it even open anymore? Maybe it does not. Did I leave it in the laboratory? Farmers worry often fail. An antidote can be used. I think it was farmer's worry, made using royal gentian. Are you... I'm gonna lose my mind. No wonder I was like... I feel like I'm not given enough information about this to know what to do. Royal gentian. Well, I don't even think I need to do that because I think I... There we go. Questions advised when handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. Ah, great. Boop. I have been to Blackcomb. I can tell. I have fought the servant and lived, but still my adversary stands. It must be defeated. For my part, I am ashamed to say that I am done. And my soul could use the tonic of St. Quentin's elixir if I am ever to recover from the horror of what I've seen. Oh, my... Can I clean you up a little? I've got medicinal stuff. Oh. There is a hateful man I sometimes see around town. He is called Isidore... Okay, Isidore Burbage? Yesterday I saw him bending down as though to pet a stray dog. Instead he punched it as hard as he could. I rushed over and the coward fled. Someday he'll get his comeuppance. Are you... Have I met him? Wait, have I met him? Yes, him. When he comes back in, I'm gonna poison him. Call it murder. I call it justice. All right? Sagital chalice. Okay. Sad gill. Do I ever say that one right? I don't think so. I just be naming things whatever I want them to be. Okay. Oop. That's all messed up. Okay. Where is Sadgill? Sadgill. There you are. Chalice. The chalice clue takes me directly south of Sadgill to a spot next to the river. Moss-covered rocks line the banks, velvet to the touch. In the moist conditions, a deadly-looking plant grows abundantly in the lush grass. Wow, it's a chompy one. I got someone you can chomp. Reuben Ward. Okay, you're safe. Verona tells me you are working on gathering the plants for a ritual that will help us defeat this creature. I want to help in any way I can. From what Verona told me, I think this might be one of the plants needed to perform the ritual, but I'm afraid I do not know where it can be found. Has heart-shaped leaves. Well, is this an ankle grabber? Because it looks like it'd grab your ankles. This has heart-shaped leaves. I might already have it. What is this? Oh, yeah. Thaddeus Cornwall. Okay, you're safe too. Read somewhere about a plant that'll lead you to gold. It has drooping red flowers and frilled leaves. Still not gonna help you find anything, but you're welcome to try. We already had someone do that. Okay, you're safe too. Can't help noticing the Dreyer huntsman is still alive. You don't seem to understand the importance of our work here. If you are not with us, then you are against us. When the redemption comes, and it will come, you will regret your actions. Praise the Dendru. Listen, I run a plant shop. That is what I do. I am not with you. I am not with them. I am not with this. I'm not with that. Okay? I do what I want to do. I don't pledge loyalty to anyone but myself, and I do what I think is right. So take your Dendru and shove it. Decay gives way to new growth. From death, life. The cycle starts again west of White Scar by the river. Behind the woman, a dark skeletal figure began to rise, and a low primal snarl sounded from the clearing. The shepherd turned and ran, cold fear coursing through his veins. He did not run for long. Oh no. He did. Day 15. We're getting close to the end. Okay, yeah, I think that's what it says. White Scar by the river. Okay. Starts again. West of White Scar by the river. White Scar? White Scar? What is White Scar? Where is it? Pardon. Where's all my... There it is. Does this say anything? No. White scar? That definitely says white scar. Huh? White Scar Cave. West of White Scar by the river. Right there. The sun-bleached skull fixes me with its black-eyed gaze. A reminder, from the chest of the skeleton, a plant grows. Ew, wait, this is a pine forest. Yeah, this is, what did we need that for? What did we need that for? Did we need, what? I was needing that for something. Oh, right. And then I, didn't end up needing it. But we know what it is, at least. Or we needed it. Anyway. I've lived in Undermere all my life, and I've never seen the people as worried as they are now. Everyone's talking about the sisterhood and the servant. Somebody needs to do something to stop that beast. Yeah. I was speaking to a woman from Arnside who told me of a cave nearby that the locals stay away from. Apparently there's a strange plant that grows there, but the cave is believed to be haunted. Unfortunately, she was vague about where the cave was. Somewhere to the east was all she would say when I pressed her. Warm regards. Okay. Well, considering it filled the meter, I'm pretty sure it wants me to go. So we need to find Arnside. You mean this cave? A thin crack runs down the rock face, widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through, but there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Farmer's Worry. Isn't this Farmer's Worry? That's what poisoned that one guy? Yeah. I'm surprised at how easily I'm able to roll away the boulder with the help of Farmer's Worry. As my eyes adjust to the darkness, I discover several clusters of fungi growing there, reaching out desperately to the thin strip of light provided by the crack. And we got 2 new plants. More mushrooms. Move that off to the side. Scooch these on over. Beautiful. Although this is getting a little cramped over here. There we go. Perfect. I really need that man to ask for something so I can poison him. Why can't I remember? There was something important. I know there was, but there's only darkness now. Sour Bandy? I feel like I probably said brandy if I ever read that before, but that's neither here nor there. Sour Bandy can help with memory recovery, especially if the memory has been deliberately sabotaged. The name of this plant derives from the fact that although edible, the large stamen is extremely bitter to the taste. I don't know that we have that because I don't have anything that even looks like that. Okay. I know people probably don't like me using the hints. I'm going to use one because I feel like we don't have that. I do have that. I'm just lying. But I like that because it's like, it doesn't tell me what it is. It just tells me if I have it or not. Okay, let's just go through. Maybe. I'm just gonna go through all of them because why not? It's not gonna be those, the mushrooms though. The large stamen, yeah. Oh yeah, I see. This part is the yellow. Okay, it's definitely that. Oh, it's coming back. It happened in a dream. The woman in the jade mask was screaming at me to get out. Instead, I went deeper. I entered the mind of the creature. It was like slipping into a dark pool. Icy cold with who knows what terrors lurking beneath the surface. I felt powerful. Then suddenly something happened. She tore me out and my mind went dark. I have not been myself lately. My wife of 30 years is dying. Oh my god. The truth, that is the truth of it, as painful as it is to say out loud. The doctors say there is nothing they can do, but I cannot sit by and wait for it to happen. A man at the hospice let slip about a plant-based elixir. I don't think he meant for me to hear, but I did, and it's all I can think about. I understand the risks, but at any price is worth paying if it means she doesn't have to die. Please, I'm begging you. This is so morbid and messed up, but genuinely, guys, I thought he was gonna be like, can you just give me something to like end it? And I'm like, for her. And I'm like, what? How do I know that you're telling the truth? But yeah, that's better than what I thought. I was like pretty scared for a second there, but it's all good. What a delightful shop you have. I'm only in town for a brief visit, but I heard I might be able to get hold of some liverstone here. Liverstone? Caution is advised in handling this plant due to the strong paralyzing agents contained within. The liverstone is a mushroom with pointed caps. So it smells rotten. This seems to give us a small amount of light. Slightly numbed. Why do you need this? It's best I don't know. Okay. Oh, hello. I can't control it anymore. This has gone too far. I never meant for it to turn on my sisters. It was too strong. I'm trying to hold it back, but it wants to kill. That's all it wants. Death, death, and more death. You have to help me. Widow's woe or dead man's fingers. Okay, what does widow's woe do again? Said to induce fear is also called Kempfoot, partly due to its unpleasant scent. Why would we induce fear? What would that do? As in, colloquially, as corpse friend. If ingested as a seed, it will cause slow agonizing death, and the plant will grow out of the body once deceased. It has a... Oh, dead man's fingers. I was reading the wrong one. I was like, what the fuck is that gonna do? This fungus is typically found in dense forests protruding through the mulch. At a glance, it can appear as though a corpse is reaching up from the undergrowth, said to strengthen resolve and sharpen the mind. Well, I don't know that that's gonna help anything either. But what would inducing fear do? Inducing fear wouldn't do anything. She's already afraid. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this one because of Widow's... The other one just doesn't make sense. Unless I read it wrong. And I read the... Like I did with this one. And I read the wrong one. Said to... No, it's not. It's said to induce fear. I'm just gonna give her this one because inducing fear doesn't make sense to me. I'm not sure that that one makes more sense. But... yeah. I'm already at the beginning. I was like, why is it not going? I'm already there. There's been talk over the last few nights down at the Royal Oak of a servant creature going around slaughtering people. I used to enjoy walking in the hills, but I daren't leave my house now. I decided to bring nature to me in the meantime. The glow of a few pixie lamps would surely warm my heart. Glowhorn. I'm gonna guess it's this. The glowhorn, or force lantern, or pixie lamp is a phosphorant, I don't know if I said that right, illuminating the trees that it grows under. Suspicious travelers avoid walking towards it, fearing the faint lights will lure them to their demise. Yeah, I'm assuming it's the only thing that's glowing, so... Okay. So... I guess we just end the day. I don't know. I do not know. To the east of the castle, across the river and through the mountain pass, it grows at the edge of the wood. She finally had the power she had craved all these years, a servant to do as she willed, but that power came at a cost. The servant was awoken, and it would not be contained. It was the Dendru, the dread. It was death. I think we have like one more day after this, so I really do think we can get this done in one episode. Okay. So let's get this to the east of the castle. You know that there's multiple castles, yeah? To the east of the castle, let's say it's this one, through the mountain pass, it grows on the edge of the wood. Again, there's multiple castles. Okay. Going east again. Through the mountain pass. There's not really a mountain pass to the east of that one. Not really, anyway. Any other castles we can try this with? This castle to the east. There's a mountain pass right here. The edge of the wood. So, right here? Okay. The trees sway effortlessly in the cool breeze. The low hum of crickets chirping rides the wind. A sense of calm washes over me, and I'm rewarded with a new find. Oh, I gotta open this back up. There we go. Verona Green. It is time. The servant is on the move again. Time to act. Meet me at the ritual site. I hope for all of our sakes that you have been able to track down all the plants we need. Girl, I hope so too. Okay, let's just take let's take a moment. The 5 plants are not known. I'm assuming these are the 5 plants, right? Okay, those don't line up really. Those line up, but I don't know that that's perfect. You know, these used to match up, and how I feel like they don't. I think they match up like that. Maybe. Oh, did these get reset? Hold on. I want to see if I open it again, if anything happens. Oh, it was on the right one and I just clicked it again. Sometimes I wig myself out and I'm like, what if I haven't been recording this whole time? Okay, that just opens that again. But okay, I'm gonna put these away. First is Corpse's Friend. We just saw that, didn't we? It was Corpse's Friend, Devil's Nightcap. I think it's this one. Pine Needles, yeah. Devils. I just want to make sure that we do have all of them before we start this. Devil's Nightcap. Boom. You know what? This is like a big deal, so I'm moving everything down here and putting these up here. Okay, because these are going to be the ones we got to use in this ritual to take this thing down. So who freaking cares that they're there? Okay. Then comes the Ankle Grabber. What said that it was the Ankle Grabber? I literally don't remember. I like faintly remember it, but I don't remember it enough to like remember what it was. Ankle grabber. I'm sorry, I'm not. Oh, here we go. Swift snare. Small heart-shaped leaves. Kind of heart-shaped. And heart-shaped leaves. Swift snare. And then it said it moves fast for a plant, and it has tiny. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the next one. The binder. Third is the fear bringer. And then we had a thing that said something about that, didn't we? It was a tiny little one. Yeah. Could fear bringer be widow's... Okay. And then widow's woe. Due to its unpleasant scent. Dainty dark flowers grow out from a bed of long thin leaves. Unpleasant scent. Dark dainty flowers. Well, it smells damp, but I don't know if I necessarily consider damp bad. But maybe. Well, I think it's the closest we've got, unless this one. Delicate flowers, but the leaves aren't long. So I'm gonna guess it's that one. Last, a petal to secure. Fourth, a last, to lift a curse. A petal to secure. Oh, let's reverse. Okay, I say that we just try it. Where was it again? It was like here somewhere. Because it said south of there. Okay, people, here we go. Okay. First is Devil's, is this one. Then comes the Ankle Grabber. Third is the Fear Bringer. Fourth, to lift a curse. Fourth, to lift a curse. Okay, hold on. But last, a petal to secure Black Blood's reverse. Because we have this. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Let's just start at the beginning. I'm like so tense. Okay, it's not that. Okay. To lift a curse. To lift a curse. That's what we're looking for. Okay, so wait, hold on. This. Okay, so we need this one too. Elder. This music is really tense. It might be, I might have it on the other side. Okay. Scoot that on over here. We need that last. To lift a curse. I don't want to get this wrong. I'm so scared. To lift curses. Okay, it's this one. Long. Oh, I'm getting amped up. Okay. Scooch on back over here, because I don't think we have it over here. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Oh my god. We did. I did that on the first try. Oh my god. Oh. Okay. Well done. I'll take it from here. I stand back and watch as Verona walks around the shrine, muttering soft incantations. It feels like a long time passes before she looks up, but in reality, perhaps only 10 minutes. Nothing's happening. What do you mean nothing's happening? Have we got the right plants? I think so. Perhaps we just need to be patient. A loud noise behind us makes us all jump. Turning around, I see something that makes my blood run cold. The woman in the jade mask is walking calmly and slowly towards us from the other side of the clearing. Behind her, standing tall and terrifying, is the black silhouette of the servant. That's what it... Oh, no. Mm-mm. What was that about being patient? I think we're out of time. Do not be afraid. I'm here to surrender willingly. The servant cannot be allowed to... The creature lunges forward and brings a huge arm scything towards her. Her scream pierces the cold air and she drops to her knees, clutching her head, but the blow seems to glance off to one side as it comes hurtling down, and the beast claw ends up embedding in the dirt instead of the woman's back. I cannot hold it back much longer. You need this. She throws a small vial of red liquid, which Reuben deftly catches and holds up to the light. Blood. Quickly, I know what to do. Verona grabs the vial and fumbles to get the stopper out as she quickly turns back to the shrine. The servant has its huge arm free again and is slowly advancing with strange jerking movements. Verona pours the blood into a small cavity in the shrine and everything seems to happen at once. A pillar of bright white light launches out of the shrine towards the servant and hits it in the chest. The huge beast shrieks and staggers backwards, drowning out the screams of the woman in the jade mask who's clutching her head and writhing in agony on the ground. Ooh, that was bright. There is an almighty thunderclap and a blinding flash of light, and suddenly the servant is gone. A patch of charred ground smolders where it stood just moments before. My head is spinning at what just happened. Did it work? Have we defeated the servant? Friday. With the dust settled and the servant vanquished, I have been able to reflect on the events of the last few weeks. We were fortunate that Thea was able to stay in control of the beast for as long as she did. Who can say what would have happened if she was unable to prevent it causing the destruction it craved? Undermere has never felt so jubilant, so full of life. All the nervous tension that had built up evaporated in an instant, and the people have plowed their energies into celebration and merriment. They do not know the whole truth, of course, that Thea, the woman in the jade mask, was the one who summoned the servant. I promised Reuben that I would leave it to him to unravel that mess. She is his daughter after all. And as for myself, well, I'm back in the calm of Strange Horticulture, of course with Hellebore for company. Hellebore. It's quieter around here, but I'm content that there are always more plants to learn about and discover. I completed the game. Well, we did. The Sleeping Dendru. It is done. The servant can go back to being a dark story for the dusty shelves. The end, ending to Elderfinium. Wounded. Okay. Alive. Attempting to reconnect with his daughter. Alive, she regularly visits you for advice. You have become firm friends. Deceased, killed by the servant. Oh, I wonder if we could have saved her. Alive, she has not dreamed of the servant since he performed the ritual. In hiding, has not been seen since the defeat of the servant. There are rumors he is living in Rydal Cave once again. Both his body and his pride have been damaged, but he lives. Aww. In hiding, ashamed of her actions that caused so much pain and death, it is unlikely she will ever fully recover from the trauma. Is currently pursuing a legal action against Strange Horticulture. So, perhaps there's a way to get him dead. Okay, and here are the credits. I'll let those go for a little bit while I talk. This game was really fun. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did, only because it's not the type of game I usually play on my own. But as starting this channel, I have been playing a lot of games that I normally would not play, and I found that I do really enjoy them. I still don't think I'd play them on my own, but I do like playing them for other people, as weird as that might be. I really like the art style in this. I do love plants, and I have played plant games before, even on my own. And yeah, it was really good. I wasn't sure that your choices... Hold on. Okay. I wasn't sure that your choices mattered. I wasn't sure if anything that I was doing really had an effect on the end result of the game. I thought it was just like, you make a choice, you you know, whatever. But seeing that I got ending 2, knowing that there are other endings, I see that there are things that I can do differently. Knowing about that one guy who like punched the dog or whatever, if I play this again for y'all, he's first on the chopping block. He is gone. You want to be mean to me? You want to be mean to animals in front of me while I have plants in front of you that could destroy you? Not smart. But yeah, I'm glad that I played it for like 2 hours or whatever last time, because now I got to finish it. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. I am really enjoying the other game, the Strange Antiquities. Yeah. If you guys have any suggestions for games that you guys want me to play, leave a comment below, or anything you guys... How do you guys feel about this game? Are you satisfied with the ending? Do you wish that I had chosen differently to make some people not wounded, or for some people to be gone? What would you have done differently? If you enjoy this kind of content, consider leaving a like and subscribing. It is free and it really helps out the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay, wait guys, I missed. There's more. Have you ever heard of the Monastery of the Black Veil? I think it would interest you. I learned of it from a man from Ravenglass. If you're ever in that part of the world, you should ask him about it. He owns the Horseshoe Inn. Plants identified. Okay. So this was early. Okay, so we can do this, I guess. Circle. Oh, I see. So there's got to be a circle and a mountain. Circle, triangle. Okay, here, circle, triangle, circle, circle. Yeah. And it's... The sun is low in the sky. I am tired after a long day. I have earned this reward. Well, hold on. I want to travel again. Okay. Right back into it. Let's do... Monastery of Black Veil. This game sounds so weird without the music because I turned it off, but... I'm not seeing from a man from Ravenglass. Is that where I need to go? Let's try just going there. I am met by a man with a thick black beard and kind eyes who is delighted to have found a willing ear to listen to his stories. You won't find the Monastery of the Black Veil marked on any map. They don't want to be found. The monastery was on the edge of a wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west because I could feel the sun on my face and it was evening. We crossed 2 rivers, then we followed a river for a while. I could hear it to my left as we traveled. They left me here in Ravenglass, and I've stayed ever since. As I turn to leave, he adds, here, if you're serious about going, you better have this. Okay. Okay, let's do it again. It's at the edge of a wood. I remember that much. We must have been heading west. Okay, so if we... it's gonna be somewhere in here, right? No, not there. Okay, guys, I do think I'm going to leave it here. If you guys want to see me do like the completionist route and, you know, do all of these things, figure out all this, finish out the story or whatever, let me know. I finished the main story. And so, unless people want me to do everything else, I think I will leave it here. Bye. For real this time.